G'day adventurers! Australia isn't just a place, it's a proving ground for the world's toughest off-roaders. Out here the road is the adventure, shifting with the tides, weather and seasons. These 5 epic journeys will push your skills, your vehicle, and your spirit to the edge. From sand islands to mountain peaks, red deserts to wild frontiers, each track is a rite of passage. Your 404 becomes your lifeline, your shelter, and your ticket to the most remote corners of the continent. Ready to tackle the ultimate Australian off-road bucket list? Buckle up, and let's dive in. If you crave real adventure, hit like and tag your ultimate co-pilot below. First up, K'gari, Fraser Island, the world's largest sand island and a sand-driving masterclass. This is a place where the rules of the road are rewritten, and every journey is an adventure in itself. Here the sand stretches as far as the eye can see, and the landscape is constantly shifting beneath your wheels. Here, every track is sand, and the tides are your clock. The ocean isn't just a backdrop, it's a living, moving boundary that dictates when and where you can drive. Timing is everything, and reading the beach is a skill you'll need to master quickly. Get it wrong, and the ocean claims your rig. The margin for error is razor thin, and a moment's hesitation can leave you stranded watching the tide roll in. It's a test of nerve and know-how, every single time you hit the sand. The 75-mile beach is your highway, no tarmac, just hard-packed sand and the occasional landing plane. It's a surreal experience, sharing your route with both fellow adventurers and low-flying aircraft. The beach becomes a thoroughfare, a runway, and a playground all at once. Stay sharp, read the sand, dodge washouts, and keep momentum or risk getting bogged. Every dip and rut tells a story, and you need to be alert to every change in the terrain. It's a constant dance between speed and control. Inland, the tracks narrow and soften, winding through rainforests that somehow thrive on sand. It's a unique ecosystem, where ancient trees rise from dunes and the air is thick with the scent of eucalyptus and earth. Giant tree roots and soft ruts demand precision and patience. This is technical driving at its best. Every obstacle is a puzzle, and every successful crossing is a small victory. Here, brute force won't get you far. Finesse is key. Tire pressure is everything. Too high you sink. Too low, you risk rolling a tire. Adjust constantly. The right pressure can mean the difference between gliding over the sand or digging yourself a hole. It's a delicate balance, and experienced drivers are always tweaking to match the conditions. The reward? Crystal clear Lake Mackenzie, the gentle drift of Eli Creek, and wild dingo sightings. These are moments of pure magic, swimming in freshwater lakes, floating down creeks, and spotting wildlife that calls this island home. Every decision matters, not just for your journey but for this fragile ecosystem. The island's beauty is matched only by its vulnerability, and responsible driving is essential to preserve it for future adventurers. The island's beauty can lull you, but one mistake, and you're stuck, or worse. It's a place that demands respect, where overconfidence is quickly punished and humility is your best companion. Inland tracks test your patience and your vehicle's flex, while sandy hills demand commitment. Each climb is a challenge, and every descent is a lesson in control and trust in your rig. The scent of rainforest, the sound of your engine, the feel of shifting sand. K'gari is a sensory overload. Every sense is heightened and every moment is unforgettable. Respect the island and it'll reward you with world-class adventure. The memories you make here will last a lifetime, and the lessons you learn will shape every off-road journey to come. So, which gets your heart racing? Beach runs or jungle tracks? Drop your pick in the comments. Whether you crave the speed of the open sand or the challenge of the forest, K'gari has something for every adventurer. Next, we climb into the Victorian High Country, Australia's Alps, where rock, clay, and altitude rule. Legendary tracks like Billy Goat's Bluff and Blue Rag Range are brutal, with gradients so steep you see only sky or valley. Here, low range isn't optional, it's survival. Billy Goat's Bluff rises over 1,200 meters in just 7 kilometers, with loose rock and clay that turn treacherous in rain. Weather is unpredictable, sunshine can turn to snow in hours, and recovery gear is essential. Cresting Blue Rag Range, you're rewarded with 360-degree mountain views. Breathtaking and humbling, precision is key. Pick your line, feel every rut, and stay focused. One mistake can mean disaster. The history is tangible. Cattlemen's huts dot the landscape, reminders of the pioneer's grit. The high country demands respect, preparation, and skill, but the payoff is pure off-road exhilaration. Would you tackle Billy Goat's Bluff, or is that too steep for your taste? Let us know below. Now, we head northwest to the Kimberley and the legendary Gibb River Road, a 660-kilometer test of endurance, adventure, and raw Australian beauty. This isn't just a drive, it's a journey through one of the most remote and spectacular regions on Earth, where every kilometer brings a new challenge and a fresh sense of awe. The Gibb is infamous for relentless corrugations that shake every bolt loose. The road's bone-rattling surface is a rite of passage for any off-road enthusiast, demanding both respect and resilience from drivers and vehicles alike. Find your speed's sweet spot, or suffer. Too fast and you risk damage. Too slow and the vibrations will wear you down. It's a delicate balance that tests your patience and skill behind the wheel. But the real magic is off the main track. Side trails lead to hidden gorges, waterfalls, and swimming holes like Bell and Manning Gorge. These are the Kimberley's secret treasures, offering cool relief and breathtaking scenery after a long, dusty drive. Out here, self-sufficiency is non-negotiable. The isolation means you need to be prepared for anything: breakdowns, sudden weather changes, or unexpected delays. Carry all your fuel, water, and at least 2 spare tires. Extra food, recovery gear, and a solid first aid kit are essential, because help can be days away. River crossings, like the Pentecost, can be deep and fast, snorkels and caution required. Always check the depth and current before crossing, and never underestimate the power of these wild waterways. And remember, you're in croc country. Stay alert near water, and never swim unless you're absolutely sure it's safe. The landscape is epic. Red rock, ancient baobab trees, and endless horizons. Every sunset paints the sky in fiery colors, and every dawn brings a sense of possibility. Nights bring a sky ablaze with stars, and days end with a swim, and stories around the campfire. It's a place where friendships are forged, and memories are made under the vast open sky. The Gibb is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time, soak in the scenery, and let the journey shape you. Rushing means missing the point. Immerse yourself in the rhythm of the outback. Let the silence, the space, and the wildness sink in. It's a rite of passage for Aussie adventurers, testing patience, preparation, and your vehicle's limits. Every challenge overcome is a story to tell and a lesson learned. What's your must-have for a multi-day outback trip? Maybe it's a trusty swag, a favorite camp recipe, or a lucky hat that's seen 1,000 sunsets. Share your top tip in the comments. Whether you're a seasoned Gibb veteran or planning your first adventure, your advice could make all the difference for someone else's journey. Fourth, we journey to Cape York, the northernmost tip of Australia, via the legendary Old Telegraph Track. The OTL is a gauntlet of deep water crossings, steep banks, and mud that can swallow a 4x4 hole. Gunshot Creek is infamous for its near-vertical drops. Choose your line wisely, or face disaster. This is a team effort. Convoys are the norm, with camaraderie and teamwork as vital as driving skill. Beyond the OTL, you'll cross cattle stations, rainforests, and remote beaches, with every kilometer upping the sense of adventure. Wildlife is everywhere: giant termite mounds, cassowaries, and crocs. Stay alert. This is their turf. After days of tough travel, reaching the tip is pure triumph. Arafura Sea on one side, Coral Sea on the other. The Cape demands a well-prepped vehicle, flexibility, and mental grit. So, are you a send-it or winch-it driver at Gunshot? Tell us your style below. At last, we arrive at the ultimate test for any overland adventurer, the legendary Canning Stock Route. This is where preparation, skill, and sheer determination are pushed to their absolute limits. Stretching nearly 2,000 kilometers across the heart of Western Australia, the Canning is a journey through some of the most remote and unforgiving terrain on Earth. It's a place where the landscape seems endless, and the sense of isolation is profound. This is the world's most remote and challenging 4x4 track. No towns, no shops, no help for hundreds of kilometers in any direction. Out here, you're truly on your own. Every drop of fuel, every liter of water, every meal and spare part, you carry it all. There's no room for error, and no turning back once you're committed. The Canning crosses 4 vast deserts and more than 900 sand dunes, each one a new challenge. The dunes are steep, soft, and seem to go on forever, demanding constant focus and skill. Average speed: under 20 km/h. Progress is slow, and every kilometer feels hard-won. The relentless terrain means you're always alert, always working for every meter. It's a slow, punishing slog that tests patience, endurance, and your ability to keep going when the going gets tough. Fatigue and heat are constant companions. You're following the path of early drovers, passing historic wells, some still holding precious water, others just silent reminders of the past. The sense of history and isolation is overwhelming. Days can pass without seeing another soul. At night, You camp beneath a sky exploding with stars, the silence broken only by the crackle of your campfire. Vehicle prep is everything: long-range tanks, robust suspension, and the skills to fix anything that breaks. Out here, self-reliance isn't just a virtue, it's a necessity. Never go solo. A convoy is your lifeline for recovery, support, and morale. Teamwork and trust are as important as any tool or spare part. Completing the canning is more than just finishing a track. It's joining an elite club of adventurers who've conquered one of the world's last true frontiers. The journey strips you to your essentials, revealing what you're truly made of. It's a test of character as much as machinery, but even in the harshest conditions, a little comfort goes a long way. What's the one luxury you'd pack for the canning? Would you bring a coffee maker, a comfy chair, or maybe a good book to unwind after a long day on the track? Let us know in the comments. What's your must-have comfort for the final frontier? From sand islands to desert frontiers, Australia's off-road tracks are the ultimate adventure. These journeys demand skill, grit, and respect for the land, and reward you with memories for life. Each track is a challenge, a story, and a window into the soul of the continent. The real adventure? It's the journey, the camaraderie, and the wild unknown. Which of these epic drives tops your bucket list? Rank your top 3 in the comments, smash like if you're inspired, and hit subscribe for more epic road adventures. Share this with your adventure crew and start planning. Thanks for watching. See you on the trail.